Pasco County School Resource Officer is off the job tonight, accused of exchanging inappropriate text messages with students, but that isn't why he ended up behind bars. Chip Osowski was the only Bay Area reporter to speak with the former deputy as he walked out of the Pasco County Jail.
Milton Arroyo was the school resource deputy here at 5A High School in Hudson until last month when he was fired after investigators learned he was exchanging questionable text with a handful of female students. Alexis Walden was one of them.
We were close, and I could talk to him and everything at first, and when it happened, I was so more shocked than anything, so I really didn't know what to say to him, and I didn't know what to say to anybody.
In one conversation, Milton Arroyo asked a student on Snapchat to unzip her hooded sweatshirt and sent him a picture of her bra.
With some female students, the conversations got a bit more racy. When detectives interviewed him, he had an explanation.
He just said that there was things going on in the school that was inappropriate and that he was trying to teach the children in the school not to do these things.
So he lied?
Yes, sir.
But in the eyes of the law, Arroyo wasn't doing anything illegal.
And I know a lot of parents are going to be upset when they hear this and they're going to say, you know, look at what he was saying over this, but he was dancing on that line. And he just didn't cross it.
Where he did, using his sheriff's office computer to look up two women for personal reasons. On Friday, he turned himself into jail on that charge. Walking out, Arroyo didn't take the time to defend himself.
Would you like to explain? Is there anything that you did wrong? Are you upset at the fact that the sheriff's office let you go?
Alexis's mother, Christy, explains it's been a difficult ordeal.
She's doing better. You know, she's in counseling. Her grades dropped drastically, but she's pulling them back up now. It was a big emotional roller coaster for her.
Prior to joining the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, Arroyo spent more than 2 decades as a cop in New York. In Hudson, I'm Chip Osowski, News Channel 8.
News video. Pasco County School Resource Officer Corporal Milton Arroyo fired for misconduct. Hudson, FLA, a former school resource officer was fired over misconduct, including inappropriate social media contact with students at a school in Hudson, Sheriff Chris Nacco said in a press conference on Friday. In April, a parent notified the Pasco County Sheriff's Office of an inappropriate conversation on social media between her child and Corporal Milton Arroyo, a school resource officer at 5A High School. An investigation later revealed Arroyo had shared his personal phone number and social media accounts with several female students. He had asked one of the students to unzip her sweatshirt and send a picture of her bra. When the student informed the former school resource officer that her brother was present, Arroyo asked the student, "Why don't you go into the bathroom and take a picture?" according to deputies. In other conversations, Arroyo asked a female student, "How old of a guy would you date, and wanna see my D?" He also asked a female student to perform a sex act and admitted to having a dream about having sex with the student. Arroyo also sent weird emojis and tried to FaceTime video chat with a female student while he was in bed, according to the sheriff's office. Investigators also discovered Arroyo used law enforcement databases to look up information on the students, their parents, and staff at the school. He was terminated on June 26 for conduct unbecoming of a law enforcement officer. Deputies say Arroyo had already been disciplined in February after he was seen in a video giving a student the middle finger. Sheriff Chris Nacco said Arroyo is cooperating with law enforcement. He reportedly told detectives that if a student had sent him illicit photos or videos, he would use their correspondence as a teachable moment, a statement deputies said they do not believe. He will not be criminally charged for soliciting a minor, according to the sheriff's office. Sheriff Nacco told the media Arroyo was dancing on that line between legal and illegal, and hadn't done anything explicitly illegal. Arroyo will, however, be charged with offenses against computer networks and systems for his unauthorized use of a law enforcement database. Arroyo turned himself into the Pasco County Jail on Friday. He's being held on a $5,000 bond. Arroyo was hired by the sheriff's office in January 2015. He worked with the New York State Police Department for 21 years before coming to the sheriff's office.
Hey Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done...
For life hating so much.
Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before, we're
Sheriff's
just
getting a little too pushy.
is
You
the
work
hard
for
part
us, Sheriff.
in
Just
keeping
keep that in mind. At one time we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt-free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.